it on now?
Testing, yes. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We would like to you, if you have your phones, to silent your phone, please. And if you hadn't signed up to speak, you have to be signed up to speak and silent your phone. We'll call out to order our meeting for today. First of all, we would like to welcome our new members, Mr. Douglas Hardwick and Mr. Adam Smith.
Thank you.
And our election for the Board of Appeals chairman, we're going to table that to March. Election Board of Appeals for vice chairman.
You need a motion to table it, please, ma'am.
Motion,
I move that we table the elections for the Board of Appeals Chairman and Vice Chairman until our March meeting.
okay, do we hear?
I'll second.
Okay, so do. Okay, now we'll have our new business.
You need to take a vote, please, ma'am.
All in favor, let me use. Raise your hand. Ayes have it. Thank you. Our new business.
Madam Chair, you have 3 applications before you, and as you're aware, there have been a number of changes both on this board and also in the Community Development Office over the past 30 days. These 3 applications are application number 2303S, Minerva Spring Lake, owner 2336 Teeman Road, covering 99.214 acres in land lots 231, 232 of the 3rd Land District, requesting a special exception to allow cluster dwellings, single-family detached houses with open space with a traditional design within R2 single-family district. Application number 2, application 23-04V, same applicant, requesting a variance to reduce the minimum cul-de-sac diameter for the same development from the required minimum of 120 feet to a proposed diameter of 100 feet within the R2 single-family district. And application 2305V, same applicant, same property, requesting a variance to reduce the minimum front yard setback of 25 feet to a proposed 20 feet and reduce the required minimum side yard setback of 15 to a proposed 8 feet, and to reduce the required corner side yard from 35 feet to a proposed 10 feet within the R2 single-family district. Based upon discussions that we have had with the applicant, given the fact that you have 2 brand new board members who have not been as to whom we have not been able to bring you up to speed and get you educated on these applications, and given the time for review that we've had after the changes in the Community Development Office, the staff is asking that you proceed to table these to your March meeting. And then to do that, I would ask that you make a motion to table each one and then vote on each one to be tabled. And then at the conclusion of that, we'll need a motion because given the conflicts with the March calendar, we are going to need to set a special call meeting for considering these applications in March. Okay. And I want to tell the folks in the crowd that are here, we apologize for this, but in order to make a thorough review of what's proposed, this is a good use of the time to do so we can bring the new members up to speed and deal with changes that have been recently occurred in the Community Development Office. Okay, so Madam Chair, if you would proceed with asking for motions to table on each application separately and then voting on them separately.
Okay, application 23-03S, will motion to table this to March. What do I hear?
A motion.
Can I get a
Second.
second? Okay, all raise your hand. Ayes have it. Thank you. The second application, 23-04V, can we get a motion to table this application to March?
So moved.
Can I get a second?
Second.
Okay, ayes have it. Okay, application 23-05V, need to table this to March. Can I get a motion?
So moved.
Second. Ayes have it. Thank you.
Madam Chair, I would like to make a motion that we set a special call meeting for March the 8th, 2023, in order to review the items that we've tabled.
Okay. Can I get a motion on that?
Well, I made the motion.
Okay.
And
Second?
that would be
And
at
the
6
second?
PM at the same location.
6 PM
Yes.
back in this room.
Uh-huh.
That will be a Wednesday.
That's a Wednesday, that's correct.
Okay. So moved. We'll meet back March the 8th.
I'll second.
Second? Okay. Okay. Okay, any questions? Okay, you vote on that?
All in favor?
All in favor? Okay,
So
so
folks,
moved.
This
Thank
will be
you.
specially set for Wednesday, March the 8th at 6 PM here. And at that point, all three applications will be considered and before this board. The special exception, so you'll know, this board is a recommending body, and that will have to go to the Board of Commissioners at their March meeting. Irrespective of the recommendation, whether the recommendation is to approve or not, it goes to the Board of Commissioners. It's not binding on them. So again, I apologize to y'all for y'all coming out, but this permits us to have sufficient time to bring the new folks up to speed and be able to review this with greater thoroughness so that the staff can present a better report and recommendation on it. Okay?
Right, and signs will also be updated on the property, reflecting the new time, the new date of this meeting, and postcards will also be sent out, updating you guys with the new date and time for this meeting.
Okay.
Madam Chair, do you think we need to table the minutes
Yes,
since
I
it
think
was
we-
just the two of us?
Since we're just two of us, we'll
Will we be
table
in
that,
order?
Yes, that's
the,
fine.
the meeting from, that was November the,
Well, I
10th.
move that we table the approval of the minutes from our November 10th, 2022 meeting.
Can I get a motion? Second?
Second.
Thank you. So moved. Okay.
You need to take a quick little vote,
All right.
Okay.
all right?
Board meeting comments.
Item D.
Board member
Board
comments?
members' comments.
Do
Do any of you have anything to? Okay.
No. Mm-mm. I'm
It's good to have I will say it's good to have Mr. Hardwick back on a board. It's been a while since you've been on one. And for our new appointees, as I told him when he was first appointed some years ago, I have good news and bad news. The good news is you got appointed to a position on a board in Spalding County government. The bad news is you got appointed to a position on the board.
Look, probably with no pay increase, so it's probably the same pay from before.
okay.
If there are no comments, then Madam Chair, you're ready for a motion to adjourn.
Okay, I make a motion for the meeting to be adjourned for tonight.
I'll second.
Okay, all in favor? Ayes. Thank you. So moved.
You're adjourned.
All right.